Welcome to ImpediMed's Dex U400 training video. The video will take you through initial setup and quality control of the U400, as well as patient preparation, measurement procedures, and the use of the ImpSoft PC software package. Please keep in mind that the U400 is designed for use in assessing unilateral lymphedema of the arms in women. And note, this device is not intended to diagnose or predict lymphedema of an extremity. Your device will be delivered in a soft carrying case. The kit contains everything you need to start using the device. The device should be plugged in for charging 6 to 8 hours prior to the use of the device in order to have a full charge. Take note of the color of the power button on the device. A steady green light indicates a full battery. See the device instructions for use for other color indications. When the device is charged and you are ready to take a measurement, remove the power cord from the device, as you cannot take a measurement while the device is plugged in. Remove the set of 4 leads from the soft carrying case. Plug the leads into the corresponding color-coded sockets using the arrow on the leads and the notches on the device as guides. Attach the provided alligator clips to the ends of the leads. The device is now ready to take a measurement. Ensure that you set aside 15 to 20 minutes to complete the measurement process, including software entry and physician review. The first thing you will want to do before taking your first measurement with the U400 is verify that the device and leads are working properly. This is done using the test cell provided in the soft carrying case. Calibration of the U400 is set by the factory during the manufacturing process. An RRC test cell is included as part of the complete U400 kit. The test cell helps to validate that the device is operating within its calibration specifications. ImpediMed recommends verifying the device on the test cell at least one time every day that a measurement will be taken. To use the test cell, remove the alligator clips from the ends of the leads. Turn the device on. When the device boots up, after approximately 30 seconds, the main screen will appear. The main screen contains 6 buttons. For a verification on the test cell, select Setup. The device will take you to the Settings screen where you will select Self-Test. The device will prompt you to ensure that the leads are attached properly to the U400 and that the leads have been properly attached to the test cell. The test cell also has color-coded sockets to correspond with the color-coded leads. Once you have the device, the leads, and the test cell properly connected, select OK. The device will indicate that a self-test is in progress. If the device does not pass the self-test, a message will appear stating it has failed and the device requires servicing. You should not use the device if it does not pass the calibration check. Please call ImpediMed technical support for assistance. The device will display a self-test passed if the device passes the calibration check. The device is now ready for use. Press back to bring the device to the main screen. Taking an Dex reading on ImpediMed's U400 is easy. There are 3 ways to take a measurement, and we will go over the most common use in this video. Please refer to the instructions for use for other measurement options. The subject should arrive for testing in a normally hydrated state. Stockings should not be worn, as you will need to place a gel electrode on the skin of one foot. Have the patient remove the right shoe and sock. Any jewelry between the wrist and the ankle should also be removed. Any metallic objects such as a cell phone should be removed. Rings and earrings need not be removed as they will be outside the field of measurement. Ask the patient about the presence of any pacemaker or other electronically controlled implants. Female patients should be asked about the possibility of pregnancy. If the answer to either of these is yes, do not proceed with the measurement. It is also important to note any metallic implants, such as stents or artificial hips or joints. A reading may still be performed, but the reading will be affected and should be carefully analyzed. When assessing a patient in therapy for lymphedema, a measurement should be taken prior to any massage therapy, bandaging, or wrapping. A patient wearing a compression garment should be assessed immediately after the garment is removed. Patients should lie comfortably in a supine position on a non-metallic surface for at least 3 minutes and no longer than 10 minutes. Arms should be placed comfortably by their side with their palms facing down. Feet should be shoulder-width apart. It is important that the arms not be touching the side of the body and that the skin of the inner legs are not touching. Place a blanket or pillow between either site if necessary. You will be placing 3 gel electrodes on the patient, 1 on each hand and 1 on the foot. Clean the site where the electrodes are to be placed with an isopropyl or alcohol swab. This will help remove any excess oils or lotions. Oils, lotions, or sunscreens may prevent good contact between the electrode and the skin, thus interfering with the reading. Allow the sites to dry before applying the electrode. Remove a sheet of ImpediMed electrodes from the package. Gently place one side of the dual tab electrode with the green line between the medial and lateral malleolus bones and run the distal tab down towards the toes. One dual tab electrode is placed on each hand. The green line should be placed midline of the ulnar styloid process on the wrist and run the distal end down towards the fingers. When you are finished with the electrode package, use the Ziploc seal to close the pouch to ensure the electrodes do not dry out. Ensure that the device is at the main screen. To take a measurement of a new patient, select Measurement. Either select an existing patient from the list and select Next, or to add a new patient, select Add. On the next screen, you will enter general information about the patient to create the patient database file. This includes given name or first name, and family name or last name, date of birth, gender, and record number if applicable. Once parameters are entered, press OK. The next screen will ask you to confirm your entries. Once you have confirmed your entries, press OK. The next screen will ask you to enter information regarding the patient's dominant and at-risk arm status. Once parameters have been entered, press Next. The next screen will ask you to confirm your entries. Once you have confirmed the measurement parameters, press Next. At this point, the device will prompt you to begin the measurement process. You will be taking measurements of both arms. Regardless of the at-risk arm, the right arm will always be measured first. Following the provided LDEX measurement guide and the on-screen prompt, attach the color-coded leads to the electrodes on the patient for measurement of the right arm. The black lead will be attached to the distal end of the dual tab electrode on the foot and the blue at the wrist of the left hand. The red lead will be attached to the distal end of the dual tab electrode on the right hand and the yellow at the wrist of the right hand. Double-check your placement with the measurement guide and the on-screen prompt for measurement of the right arm, then press Measure. The device will take an impedance measurement of the right arm from the shoulder to the wrist. The device will display the reading in the form of a complex impedance plot. Verify that the plot is acceptable. Good quality data should show little or no scatter of the points. If the curve shows scattered data points, select Redo. If it is acceptable, select Accept. The device will now prompt you to measure the left arm. Following the measurement guide on the on-screen prompt, the black lead remains in place. The red lead is moved to the distal end of the dual tab electrode on the left hand. The yellow lead is moved to the wrist of the left hand, and the blue lead is moved to the wrist of the right hand. Double-check your placement and select Measure. The device will take an impedance measurement of the left arm from the shoulder to the wrist. The device will display the reading in the form of a complex impedance plot. Verify that the plot is acceptable. Good quality data should show little or no scatter of the points. If the curve shows scattered data points, select Redo. If it is acceptable, select Accept. The following screen is the current analysis. This will display the LDEX value for the individual you just measured and place that measurement on the LDEX scale. At this point, you should select Next to view the Change Analysis screen. The Change Analysis screen provides information about the patient's change from the previous reading it has on file. You can select to discard the measurement by choosing Discard. If you are satisfied with the measurement, you can select Save to save the measurement into memory. Ensure you save the measurement before the device times out or the data will be lost. Press Done to bring the device back to the main screen. Once the U400 ImpSoft software is installed on a PC, you are able to take advantage of it by uploading the results from the device into the software. From the main screen in the ImpSoft software, find the U400 icon that says Dex U400 under the Devices section and select the icon. This will open your Dex U400 data management screen. At this point, please attach the U400 to the PC using the red crossover cable. If your Ethernet port is being used by another device, use the included USB to Ethernet adapter. The device should remain turned on and at the home screen. There are multiple sections on this page. Select the first button labeled Dex U400 Status in the Get All New Records from the Dex U400 section. This will verify that you have a connection with your device, as well as indicate updates to the patient database. If the device is not connected properly, a connection error warning will appear. Next, select the button next to the Status button labeled Get Records. The software will pull the new patient record and measurement files from the U400 and add it to the current software database. When the transfer is complete, ensure the number of records on the device matches the number of records transferred. Select Home from the option bar on the left, then select Existing Patient. Click on the name of the patient you just recorded and select Next. Verify that the patient details are correct and select Next to continue. Verify the unilateral lymphedema arm settings and select Next again to continue. From the Action Choice menu, select Review Data. The Results and Reporting page will flash onto the screen. The Results and Reporting screen houses 7 report tabs. The first tab is the Lymphedema report. This report will display the latest measurement performed on the selected patient. You will see the current analysis and change analysis. The second tab is the Clinical report. This screen allows you to enter the detailed notes regarding the subject on the day of each measurement. Use the History bar in the middle of the screen to scroll between measurement dates and make sure to select Save after typing your notes. Any notes added to a measurement will be printed on all paper reports generated by ImpSoft for that measurement. The third tab displays the patient history. Here you can view your patient's measurement history on a graph, beginning at any measurement time point. The fourth tab, called Editing Fields, allows you to enter additional information about your client, such as height or weight. The fifth tab allows you to tag a measurement on the Patient History tab. Every tag you add to this report will display on the patient history graph on the Software History tab, as well as print on any report generated using the patient history graph. The sixth tab displays the raw data for each of the measurements. This includes the frequency and impedance value for each of the limbs measured. The impedance vector plot can be viewed on the seventh tab. This plot is an alternative way of viewing the LDEX scale. The ImpSoft package also allows for 12 printable reports. Before viewing the reports, ensure that you have selected the desired measurement from the History scroll bar toward the bottom of the software screen. Select the down arrow next to Print from the menu on the left. The LDEX Reports 1 and 2 provide multiple charts that include both the current analysis and the change analysis, as well as the patient history for Report 1 or normal distribution plot for Report 2. The remaining 10 printable reports will display the titled report in an individual report. For example, the current analysis printable report will print only the current analysis for the measurement selected. If you choose to create your own graphs or would like to analyze your research using an alternate software program, ImpSoft allows you to export data into a text file. Select the Export option on the left side of the software screen. Choose the location where your file should be saved, then enter a file name. Select Export to send that patient's information into a text file. If at any time during the use of the Dex U400 or ImpSoft you have questions or require additional information, please refer to the Help option in the main menu or contact technical support with the number provided. This concludes the training video for the ImpediMed Dex U400. For additional information, please refer to the ImpSoft software help files, the instructions for use on the CD-ROM, or contact ImpediMed for additional support.